You're standing in the middle of a crowded grocery aisle. A 4-year-old drops a juice box, looks right into her mother's eyes, and loudly says,
"Wow,
And just then, every single adult within 20 feet of that kid loses their collective mind. Instantly. Nobody planned that reaction. Nobody chose to laugh like that. It just happened. Almost involuntarily. Your brain completely betrayed you here. You're supposed to be the moral authority.
It's not funny.
What is wrong with you people?
But you're currently choking on your own spit, trying not to laugh. Today I'm going to talk to you about 4 reasons why we laugh when kids say bad words. Once you see how all these fit together, you'll realize you never actually had a choice. Number 1. Unfamiliar context turns taboo words into hilarious, unexpected moments. Think about how language works inside your head. When a grown adult curses, your brain kind of expects it. The context fits the vulgarity.
Kiss my ass. F you.
But when a toddler opens their little innocent mouth, your brain sets very specific expectations. You expect talk about juice boxes or candy bars or even their favorite little TV show. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, this knee-high hobgoblin drops a cuss word usually reserved for a drunken sailor.
fucking cold. What the I'm gonna kick his ass.
Oh.
Fucking idiot. Oh shit.
Yeah. And tell me you didn't laugh just a little bit. Psychologists call this incongruity theory. Your brain built a clear roadmap of how this interaction was going to go. And the kid just torched that roadmap like a flamethrower. That sudden violent crash between what you expected to hear and what actually flew out of their mouths sparks an immediate neurological shortcut. A toddler's brain is basically an unexploded bomb of raw impulse. Their prefrontal cortex is still a work in progress. And they drop forbidden words with zero malice, absolute confidence, and I'm telling you, some elite comedic timing. Number 2. Harmless rule breaking triggers our brain's natural relief valve. I learned this firsthand a few years ago at my niece's 3rd birthday party. My sister spent like 6 hours baking this gigantic birthday cake. She carried it out like she was holding the Holy Grail. Well, my niece charged through the crowd, caught one look at this cake, and yelled out,
Wow, that shit looks good.
Let me tell you, the room went dead silent. My sister looked like her soul had left her body. Then my uncle let out a noise that kind of resembled a laughing hyena, and within 3 seconds, every adult in the house had just joined in, including my sister a little bit. That instant shift is what researchers call benign violation theory. For something to be funny, 2 things must happen simultaneously. First, a social boundary gets smashed. And cussing in public by a little kid is a smashed boundary.
Hey, what the fuck? I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Second, the threat level must be 0. Because the filth came from a tiny little girl who barely knows how to wipe her own ass, your brain knows nobody's actually in danger. So the initial shock then quickly evaporates, leaving behind a massive pile of nervous energy. And your brain dumps that built-up pressure through explosive laughter. So that explains your brain, but what happens the second that kid realizes everyone is staring at him? Number 3. Kids quickly exploit adult reactions for instant social power. Kids are like tiny sociopaths when it comes to getting attention. They don't know what the bad word means, but they've got a radar-guided precision for adult reactions. I was at a restaurant with one of my friends and his 5-year-old son, Leo. Leo dropped a pancake on the floor and muttered,
My pancake. Shit.
My buddy seemed a little embarrassed initially, but then started laughing. I was laughing all the way. Well, Leo's eyes turned into giant saucers. He realized he just made his dad happy. And for the rest of the meal, he tried to shove shit into every sentence.
Pass the syrup shit. Look at that shit hat you're wearing.
He didn't care about the word. He just cared that made his dad smile. But that hat remark, that crossed a line. But this is just basic operant conditioning in real time. The moment an adult breaks like that, the child gets a huge hit of social power. They realize this magic word lets them control the room like an even tinier Kevin Hart. Number 4. Mirror neurons force room-wide laughter despite our willpower. You stand there, biting your tongue so hard you can taste blood, trying to put your serious face on. You tell yourself, do not laugh, do not laugh. If you laugh, the little monster wins. Then you catch the eye of another adult across the room. They're about to lose it themselves as their face starts to turn purple. And that's it for you. Game over. You're done. That chain reaction is driven by mirror neurons and emotional contagion. Humans are wired to mirror the emotional state of the tribe, especially during social stress. Trying to hide a laugh creates massive internal tension. Watching somebody else fail to hide their laugh breaks your own brain instantly. The hilarity spreads throughout the room like a chemical leak. It stops being about the kids' words and becomes a group collapse. So to finish this thing up, why can't we stop laughing when kids say bad words? Well, it's all about human psychology. Your brain gets completely blindsided by the sheer inconsistency of a toddler dropping adult filth. The benign violation system turns your initial shock into pure relief. The kid instantly leverages your weak reaction to flex their new power. And your mirror neurons team up with every other adult nearby to ensure nobody escapes with their dignity. It's not that you're a terrible person. It's just that your brain is physically wired to find miniature, harmless chaos completely hilarious. So let's close this thing down for now. Why don't you drop your best story in the comments right now about the most inappropriate thing a kid has ever said in front of you? Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next deep dive into why all of our brains are so broken. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.